Guten Abend, meine Freunde. It's time for another Empire Total War online battle, and it's time for my favorite faction in this game. I can see now after playing a couple of games online. It's the Prussians, and this is my new artillery army that I brought out. It's the guys with funny-looking cats, really ceremonially looking. The Hussars, the second Hussars. They're backed by a unit of Cuirassiers over here and the General's Bodyguards. It's a line of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 line infantry units, of which one is superior line infantry and one of the others is lifeguard unit. The others are just regular line infantry. Then I have 2 units of light infantry, one each wing, and in the middle again I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Prussian Jaegers. And far right of my army I also have 2 units of Uhlans with the nice charge bonus, but really crappy melee stats. Facing me is a Austrian army. They have their foot artillery, 3 units. They have their guard units over here. They have their 150 guys line infantry, 3, 4, 5 of those guys. I have 4 of those guys and 2 guards. So these guys have pretty crappy stats, but that's why they have 30 more men per unit. And I don't know if it compensates. I haven't used the Austrians in an online battle. I have no idea. Then they have their Cuirassiers and their Hungarian Hussars over here. Yeah, so a lot of Hussars in this game. And on the other wing they have their Household Cav and again another unit of Hungarian Hussars. So they're opening fire on my line already. And the thing is, since I don't have any cav, I really need to get my guys into position faster to get some shots off at his guys, to be the first to make to be the first that shoots at his guys, because once I get too close, he's going to probably employ his the how do you call it, the type of shot that kills a lot of my guys if they get too close. Again, I don't have the feel when I'm like close enough to start shooting, so I really have to click on the unit, you know, and to get the like perimeter of shooting thing lighted up. So I'm just gonna move my guys. I'm gonna fast forward. I'm gonna move my guys into position, and just after a couple of shots, I managed to rout his guys, and he's moving his Hungarian Hussars over here because he sees my Uhlans, and I see also that he's trying to kill off my Uhlans with the arty, with his artillery. But I have my Jaegers now into position, and they're going to be able to fire a couple of shots at his guys, and plus he's trying to get his line infantry and guards close enough, and since I have units of Jaegers up front and he doesn't have any light infantry, I'm going to be able to get first shots off at his guys for sure. And there's that shot that's just so decimating. He just took off 30 of my guys almost with one shot. That's what I'm talking about. Up close, these artillery pieces can be really deadly. I'm taking my Uhlans up here. I'm going to try to get away and go at his artillery. No, actually no, I'm trying to draw attention over here. Yeah, I'm going to use the other, yeah, it's just one. I'm going to use the other unit to, how do you call it, to take out his artillery pieces, because if I just shoot in them, that's gonna take away too much time. And like this, I'm sacrificing this unit definitely, because they're cheap units, the ones. I don't really care. And I'm going to make a short process of that. Again, that with 3-4 shots, he almost got my line infantry to half strength. They have 74 guys remaining from 120. There you go. And they have no artillery left, so the ones did their job, and if they're gonna survive, that's cool. If not, bummer. I think they're not gonna survive. Or maybe if these guys get in range to my Jaegers, then I'll be able then they'll be able to survive. The ones, because the Jaegers will help. And I'm moving my second Hussar really slowly up here to just unnerve him. And there's his light infantry. These are the Windbuchse Jaegers. Okay. What does Windbuchse mean? Really, I don't know. Wind. No idea. And they're gonna start opening fire at my line infantry because they have line infantry has 90 range and these guys have probably 120 range. But he's left them unprotected, so that's an open invitation for a charge. I'm gonna smack my general's bodyguard at the Jaegers, and I'm gonna use my 2 units of Hussars and Cuirassiers over here to flank his Cuirassiers and his Hungarian Hussars. And I'm gonna engage his cav all out. I think I'm pretty strong. I'm strong enough to eliminate them. Although I don't have, as I said, enough knowledge of this game. I think my guys are better than his guys, and I'm gonna use. I'm gonna give some support to my guys from these units of light infantry. I'm starting to gain advantage over here. As you see, with my light infantry, I managed to rout this part of his army, and slowly but surely I'm making progress. As you can see, I'm going to rout one by one of his line infantry units by applying more pressure to a specified part of the battlefield or the battle line. Here, there's the next unit that I'm applying pressure to, and what I really need to take care of is his guard units. Those gotta be good, and some of the Jaegers, no, most of the Jaegers managed to survive, and this was, as you see, a gamble that did not pay off. My guys were not as good as I thought they were, and as you can see, I'm left with a Cuirassiers against Cuirassiers duel, so my second Hussar just neutralized with the units that was there. I forgot. I think it was the Hungarian Hussars, and even my Cuirassiers are probably going to get routed by the enemy Cuirassier. He's keeping his Hungarian. Oh no! So the Hungarian Hussars, yeah, he totally wiped my ass with in the cav fight. Like opposite of what I thought. So here go my Cuirassiers. His Cuirassiers beat my Cuirassiers, and his Hungarian Hussars, here they are, beat my second Hussars. But I still have my line infantry, but he also has some line infantry. And the bummer is that he also has 2 guard units, and he has, so he did win the cav fight, and he has some cav to nerve my guys, which I really hate. As you saw, I had to turn my superior line infantry towards the Cuirassiers. I thought I'd get some, not towards the Hungarian Hussars. I thought I'd get some shots off, but I didn't. Now I have to turn back because it's a bad idea to have my backs turned to their line infantry, and he's going to move his Hussars now in the backs of my line, and he's going to get his hands on some of my Jaegers, definitely. And I don't want that to happen. I mean, I'm gaining slowly the advantage over here, but I don't feel as superior yet to just stop carrying. Plus, he's got his cav force over here, so he's going to bunch up his cav force against my light infantry component, and there go my line infantry. So this is the first line infantry that I'm losing, and now he's going to, as I'm trying to move inside this gap over here and to flank, so that I'm able to flank fire. He's going to move his guard units, and now we have to face off like this. But I hope to concentrate fire from through 3 sides against these guards, and I hope that my light infantry will like extend their ground for a little bit longer, so they buy me a little time, so that or at least kill a lot of his cav, so that they're not forced to be reckoned with anymore. And there go my superior line infantry. They were probably molested by these Cuirassiers, and yeah, and that's how they got routed. This is not good. This was one of my elite units. I should not have lost it like this. So that was a pretty dumb move. And his guards are under fire from all sides. Let's see how long they will last. These are pretty good. And I have my middle is left with 1-2 line infantry and some Prussian Jaegers. And I'm going to smack down on his line infantry. And here, let's see, they neutralize his cav force. Yeah, pretty much. He's only got 6 cav left over here. Here, he's pretty much dead. So yeah, my Jaegers did stand their ground pretty good. Pretty cool. And slowly but surely, I'm starting to gain the upper hand on this battlefield, but it's far from over. I really need to kill off these guards. I really want to see a white flag appearing over there any minute now. That will make me feel a lot more comfortable. but still no white flag, sadly. He's going to move out of there now. He was under constant fire from my light infantry, from my Jaegers, from my line infantry, from over here. So what he's left with now is these Prussian Jaegers. I didn't manage to get rid of them with my cav charge, so they're still a nuisance to my army, but a lot of white flags appearing over here, and as you can see, a lot of my guys also routing, but I think I have, if you see at the total battlefield, at a complete battlefield, I have more minions remaining, so I'm pretty confident right at this moment. I'm going to march up my guys over here, and once I have a line infantry unit within range, I don't think they have a lot of chance. He doesn't have anything coming back, that's good. His guards are running now. His Prussian Jaegers, I think, are also going to start running because, yeah, it's just too much. His guards come back. That sucks because they're gonna be under too much pressure. Yeah, there they go. And the only thing left are his guards. And these guys can be nasty. These guys can be really nasty. And these guys, do they have a flower on their hat? Please tell me they don't have a flower on their hat. Yeah, Austrians, go make love, stop making war. And yeah, they're firing at my guys, and I think they have the potential to rout 1 or 2 units of my regular line infantry. They're really cool. They're not as cool as lifeguards, but they're pretty cool. I'm gonna surround them. Now let's see if something else comes back from routing. No. So it's just them. Even if they manage to rout one of my line infantry units, I'm still pretty convinced that my light infantry force will be able to do. There we go. 1 infantry unit, line infantry is going to rout definitely. Yeah, these guys, there are only 20 guys left, but here I have 68, and there are 7 guards remaining. So no real chance. I think I'm safe now to take a sip from my coffee. Yeah, I think I got this baby in the bag. And good game to my opponent. As far as I can remember, he was also newbie as I was, or even maybe even more newbie. So definitely good game for a beginner. Waiting for these guys to start routing any minute now. Yeah. Well, they really kept their ground pretty well. And after this is over, I deployed 1,404 guys. He deployed 1,164 guys. I killed 930 guys. He killed 840 guys. If we take a look, pretty well equally spread out amount of kills among my guys, except for my lifeguard, which really excelled. 135 kills and 116 kills by this unit. Line infantry, also the Jaegers. Well, the Jaegers did a great job. This is why I love using a lot of Jaegers with Prussia, because if the enemy doesn't have the same amount of firepower from distance, from the 125 range, then they can really excel. I mean, they can really hurt the enemy light infantry and enemy line infantry. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this battle between these two traditional historical enemies, Prussia and Austria, and I hope you will subscribe, like the video, and you will stay tuned on my channel to check out more of it. Thank you for watching, and bye bye. Have a nice day.